Hey y'all, what's up? What's up, y'all? I'm looking good as usual, right? Okay, so welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. I have a really good show for you guys today. Let me close the closet. I'm still in my little Venus Zen area. Uh, Here, y'all, so y'all can come in. You know, get a little. Let me fix this real fast. Let's see. That's. Damn, I don't even think this go down. Okay, there we go. Okay, so y'all know I like to talk to y'all. I like to look at the camera and shit. So, um, welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. I'm hella mad because like this in particular show or reading, um, enlightenment is going to be like I have a lot of different shows on here, and I'm coming from a lot of different angles. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a one-dimensional type person. Like I promise you, I'm not a bored person. Like I'm never bored in nothing I do. Right? Okay, I'm the life of the party. Okay. Um. So this is very important. So get you some wine, get you some water, get you a blunt, whatever it is that you do. If you're not able to watch the whole show, then that's fine. But it is very informal information, and I guarantee you that you will find that it helps. I'm not going to be doing too much reading. While I'm doing this and channeling this energy, a lot of this energy was channeled over the past like week and a half since the lunar eclipse, and I was just picking up on a lot of different energies and messages, and I wrote them down, and so I'm getting everything in. It's almost like the news, y'all. This is spiritual news, y'all, right? I'm finna let y'all know what's going on in these spiritual streets, and I don't believe that you can get this information from anywhere else, not like this. Okay, I know the fuck you can. So, like I said, once again, thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. And we finna get right into it, y'all, man, because this shit is serious. And so, first, we're gonna start off with this, right? Okay, there you go. So, first and foremost, a while back, I believe this was like in 2017. I gotta jump right into it, y'all, because I'm gonna have to do another one. And I don't want this to go over an hour and at least 35 minutes. So, um, and I want you guys to see me shuffle the cards because I don't want nobody talking about nothing. My cards really work, right? This is magic over here, baby. So look, so in 2017 there was a lunar eclipse. It was really big. I had spoke about how don't go outside, don't look at it. I just was giving information out, and I know some people, maybe some people did that, maybe some people didn't. Some people, back then I wasn't that knowledgeable about lunar eclipse. I had just started my journey in 2017, right? So I'm just going based off of my research, okay? And that's what people do. So I'm here to tell you to always do your own research, okay? And I'm saying this because I have to be honest. I have to get on here and be honest with you guys. Like, even in past videos this past month, since I've been talking about the lunar eclipse, I was saying, like, don't go outside. Don't look at it. Let me tell y'all something. I went outside and I was staring right at it, okay? And this is why I'm getting on here. Like, it like maybe 3 days before the lunar eclipse, I started getting intuitive nudges, and it's like, no, you need to go outside, you need to be out, you need to be out, just be out in the energy and just feel it. You know what I'm saying? It brought a lot of emotions. Not that same day, but the next day, it was like it was almost as if I was clearing something out. I just want to say that everything is not for everybody, okay? You can get on here, you could listen to me, you could listen to another reader, you could listen to Billy Carson or Rod Hayes, or all of the, people, the beautiful souls that's helping us move forward and evolve, you know what I'm saying? And understand what life is really about. It's always gonna be your own thing though, because it's your creation. Like, we have help from people, but it's your own way that you never know what sources, going to hit you with or push to you to see if you're woke, or I'm not gonna say woke. to see if you're aware of your intuition, okay? You never know if source is going to, or your ancestors are going to push something, and it's going to be a goal. It's going to be something that's going to help you. You know what I'm saying? And so it's been so many times when I didn't have a choice, and I took I feel like I made the wrong choice because I didn't get the most out of it by not taking this one. And it's like, okay, it's cool, but I learned something. You know what I'm saying? So this shit don't look like this shit don't look the same for everybody. Okay. So I just wanted to get on here and admit that I feel like I was like, I'm not gonna say I was wrong, but I feel like, telling people what to do on spiritual. Yeah. So and I was looking directly at it. So I'm just like, I had to get on here and just let you guys know and just keep it a stack with y'all. Like, nothing happened, and I want to tell you guys what happened. So because it made me start, looking into it even more. So it says the light of the full moon is exactly a reflection of the sun, and so the full moon helps us to reflect. And I put this on everything, y'all. The next day, I literally thought about some shit that I ain't thought about in hella long, but it was something that was in here, and I literally tears start coming down my eyes, and it feel like I healed from that. But I feel like if I can listen to my intuition and I got out, y'all. When I tell y'all I left the house like at 9, I was listening to my answer. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. And I ain't gonna lie, in a way, inside the world will really have you in here in fear. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't listen to what motherfuckers say. You know what I'm saying? You can't listen to what other people say. Well, they said this and they said that. That's all that was going on the internet. That's all people was talking about. What you should do, what you can't do. And then you see these like I said, Billy Carson. It's another lady. Her name is Aquarius Maximus. I love her. I actually got a spread from her. She's dope. And she was even saying don't go outside and things. But let me tell y'all, what it is motherfuckers that have mental issues. It was the energy, y'all. It wasn't the sun or the moon. I'm gonna keep it a stack. It wasn't the sun or the moon. It was the energy that was on the land. I honestly don't believe that it never had anything to do with the sun and the moon. I believe at that time there was a certain energy that was hitting the earth, and I feel like it was known. It was known throughout galaxies. So the higher ups knew it. I feel like they took and did what they needed to do, because it's shit that we don't know. They've been using the energy, even though the energy is for all of us. They've been taking it and using it how they want to use it, right? And scaring us and keeping us inside, right? So I felt the energy more than anything than the sun. The sun was shining like a motherfucker. Now I'm over here in the bay, so I didn't see the cross. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't see the thing. I didn't see it cross, but the energy that was on the land, most definitely. So let me finish going in, right? Because this is going to be, I got some shit for y'all, right? So it says the moon has been traditionally connected to feminine yin principles of nature, and its energetic role is to help us look inward at the internal motivations and areas of growth and healing inside ourselves. See, it's not about the moon and the sun. When this energy that's coming from the land as above, so below, the energy come from down here, y'all. We always looking up. Thinking we looking up to the heavens, thinking we looking up to this and we looking up to that. When really, you know what I'm saying? The energy comes from underneath us, because that's where the grounding start, right? That's where you get rooted at. Isn't that where the trees? This is where the water is, the water element. The water is above us because we are in a dome, right? It's water up there, right? I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I mean, we in the dome, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker cracked too, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let me keep going. Okay, where's the connection? So I just wanted to let you guys know that, I feel like I gave the wrong information, and I feel like it's bigger than, what everybody else say. I feel like it means something different for everybody. And if your spirit, if your soul is equipped to take that energy on and alchemize it into what you want to alchemize it to, then it's your energy to do so. You know what I'm saying? Just because Pam can't go outside and look at the motherfucking sun because she might turn into a motherfucking vegetable, they ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You feel me? Some people it will be a negative effect, but some people it will be a positive effect. That's life, right? Cause and effect, right? Um, so let me see what else was. It says connecting to the energy of openness, healing, renewal, intuition, and wisdom. This was a time for us to cleanse. There's no reason for us to have been running from this energy. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of looking at shit like it was a lot of, even myself, giving the wrong advice. I'm just saying. So I just wanted to come on here and so I'm gonna keep going, y'all. Okay, so let me tell you guys, first of all, before I go, I wanted to pull an animal card, y'all, because we are one and we are connected to all things, you guys. We can embody any energy. That's how powerful we are, y'all. Okay? My collective. The collective. So I'm going to pull one and I'm going to get back to my book because I have some things that I wrote down these past few days. This source want me to share with you guys and my ancestors and my spiritual guides and my ascended masters. I got, look at y'all. I'm deep up over here. Seriously, y'all. I'm talking about, I come from a real royal bloodline, y'all, okay? Get deep, okay? We got the crocodile that came out, okay? And we're going to see what energy that is and see if it connects with y'all. I want to show y'all I got magic around this motherfucker and watch how everything come together like gumbo, baby. You know what I'm saying? I clean all my shrimp too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I clean all my crab when I make my gumbo. I scrap all the hair off. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna catch no shells in my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm washing my rice off and everything for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a clean cook when it comes to seafood because I know that them is scavengers and shit. And I don't even eat it like that. I need that shit to be right. So my point in saying that is, you know what I'm saying? This right here, it's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? It's clean, it's real, it's true, and it's gonna all come together. All right. One more card, source. One more card. One more animal guide card, please. And I'm not reading these right now, y'all. We're just gonna go. I'm gonna get them and I'm gonna put them down because I gotta get through this book. So it says lizard. The lizard came out. I believe that's earth element, and we got earth and water element. Okay. Let me remind you guys that it was a lot of feminine energy on the land on that day, and I felt it. I felt that feminine energy, and that feminine energy was really. Let me sit down because my legs gonna be hurting. I'm gonna be on here for a little bit. I hope y'all can see me because I wanted y'all to. Maybe should I put this down some, y'all? Am I up? Is it up too high? I only wanted y'all to see the Hold up. Let me just let it come down just a little bit. That better? A little bit? Okay. Another thing too, y'all. I be doing different shit on here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never get the same thing with me. I ain't in competition with nobody. I don't compete with people. That ain't something that I've ever done. I'm different. I accept that. You can feel how you want to feel. You can say what you want to say. I'm not even gone. My son was telling me, I got a 22-year-old son. He was telling me, like, Mama, you're not supposed to respond to the negative comments and things like that. Or I say, but you know, I'm from Oakland. You know what I'm saying? I be turned up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you catch me on one of them days, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 right back at your ass. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like I'm getting off of here like, man, that motherfucker was. Once I'm off of here, it's over with. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But so let me get into this. So we got the crocodile and the lizard. We got earth energy and we got water. So mother energy was very, very potent, and it's emotion. It deals with emotion. So emotions can be very significant for the past like maybe 2 months. I would say 2 or 3 months for the collective, and I'm not just saying in women, in men. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an energy that's being pushed out, and it's nothing that nobody can do about it. It's even me learning about my feminine energy because I was raised around all boys, and it's crazy, y'all. Because growing up, I really didn't hear nobody say this, but I literally woke up this yesterday morning, and I knew this fucking saying, and I was saying this in my head as soon as I woke up. I'm like, you can catch more bees with honey than shit. Now I know that this is old, and I have heard it before, but I haven't heard this in decades, or just like, just hearing it. And I'm like, because when we go to sleep, we go into training, especially myself. The rank that I am in the spiritual realm, I go and I be all around this motherfucker with my ancestors doing all kind of shit. So I wake up and have so much information. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you could catch more flies with honey than shit. And it's really stick out because it got me watching how I respond to people. Or how I respond to how people come at me. You know what I'm saying? Like how I think, my train of thought. Do I have to take it negative? Like, even if a motherfucker is being negative and disrespectful, do I have to respond how they're kicking it out? Because what it is a tactic vice. You feel me? If a motherfucker is pressing that code in, that's what they want out the machine, right? If 255 is a cupcake and they put 255 in, that's what the fuck they want. So if a motherfucker is, pushing out that energy, whatever that energy is, even if it's a female trying to jump on a nigga dick, or if it's vice versa, if that's the energy she putting out, then that's what you're gonna know it to be, and that's what you're going to respond to it as, and you're going to give them something to coat that, right? It's like some dick needs some pussy, right? I don't know if I can say that over here, but I just like that's like the easiest way, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a motherfucker like, well shit, I want a drink. And you're like, okay, well, let's get some drink. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about as far as the negativity and people bringing things in your response to it. So I feel like that's something that's very significant to this lunar eclipse within us, and healing certain parts of us where people don't get under our skin. I don't feel like it's them. I feel like it's a trigger, and they're sent, or they're put in place to trigger that emotion that you haven't healed from, to trigger that emotion that you haven't addressed. Because why do you irritate me? Why does it irritate me when I see you? It's something about you, you know what I'm saying? But it's not about you, it's about me. You know what I'm saying? Because a motherfucker that sometimes people can't even, I just be like, dude, I don't know, y'all. Literally, I don't know. So let me keep going. I'm saying not to say emotions are very significant, and I am absolutely sending out, because I'm not like, when they be like prayer warriors and stuff, I speak to the divine, I speak to my ancestors. I don't pray with my eyes closed, and I had to get myself out of that because I grew up in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just changing things around to truth. Plugging things into a real source, not into what the fuck everybody else plugging shit into. I need my shit to be last forever. You know what I'm saying? A constant flow. You know what I'm saying? So let me get into it. Okay, so being cautious is not about being perfect, right? Eclipse, okay. Okay, so eclipse, the solar eclipse is going into the shadow. It's going into your shadow self, right? And it's a reflection. It's a reflection. That's why you have the moon and then you have the sun. It's reflecting off of each other. It's a mirror, okay? So this is why it is very true that people can wig out, okay? Especially if people have been using certain entities to get certain things. If people have been praying to Oshun energy is feminine energy, right? She's also chaos. So if you've been praying to Oshun, and you probably don't even know you've been asking Oshun for some shit, because Oshun carry many different names. And so you're asking for these things, okay? But these deities work under one source. The devil work under one source, okay? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know that it ain't just a devil with a pitchfork underneath the ground in hell. That's just my personal thing. I just don't believe it. I don't believe in shit. I don't know. Anything the world created, I'm not with it. It's some fucked up people on this earth right now that's fucked up. That you would think that you would say, okay, this gotta be the devil, right? So I feel like this is where they got these analogies from, or these different, you know what I'm saying, spectrums of whatever the fuck, I don't know. But let me see, hold on. So yeah, reflecting, right? So the people who doing dark magic or spell work, okay? In a couple of weeks, it's going to be a lot of things that's going to unravel out of this energy. If you weren't honest with yourself about who you were and what, and looking into yourself and you doing everything else, it's a certain energy that comes. If you don't take hold of it, then it has to show you the other side of it by way of you not doing what you were supposed to do. It doesn't mean that you were wrong. It does not mean that you won't get a chance to get it together, but now you got to go back to the drawing board and school is in session. You know what I'm saying? You didn't graduate this time. So let me just, we're going to leave it like that, right? That caused pain. Okay, so into my shadow reflecting and facing the very things that cause pain, trauma, looking for a healthy way to eliminate each one. So that what looks like me taking, sorry y'all. So basically, also the lunar eclipse energy, you know what I'm saying, that feminine energy, I feel like it had a lot to do with people taking accountability. And I feel like a lot of people really felt that shit. Like certain things came up that was old, things that we buried, things that we didn't want to remember, things that shit came up. Some shit came up, y'all. I'm telling you, with my ex-husband, and I literally shed a few tears. And I don't give a fuck about that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, you know, I'm not there. And it was something that I guess I had buried it. I did, but now it was like it just left. Like you feel me? It was like a burden that was lifted off that I didn't even remember because I'm walking around here smiling and laughing all the time. But sometimes we gotta go deeper, and I feel like this is what this time was calling for us to go deeper. But while it was calling for us to go deeper, if you weren't already like in a place where you're listening to your intuitive nudges and you're actually doing the work, I feel like a lot of people probably missed the train. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's okay. We all have our time. It don't make nobody no better than the other. You know what I'm saying? I need some more energies to come through the motherfucking land and sweep through like that because I feel like it was a straight cleanse for me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so where else am I at? Okay. So basically, that's what it was about. The lunar eclipse was about looking in the mirror, you guys. Simple shit, all right? The principle of cause and effect, okay? It had a lot to do with the principle of cause and effect. Now, I don't know if y'all know about the principle of cause and effect. If you guys have ever seen this book, The Kabbalah, this is a very good book. It's the seven principles of the Hermetic. And so, I just threw that to the side. The principles of cause and effect, and I'm gonna read a little bit of this to you guys. So it says every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Everything happens according to law. Chances is but a name for law, not recognized. So chances is but a name for law, not recognized. That's not, chances is not recognized. Chances don't have nothing to do with spiritual, not spiritual, I'm sorry. Yeah, spiritual, with the spiritual world, okay? Causes, coincidences, none of that shit, those is not real words. Those words was created by the patriarchs, all right? It's a horrible, English is the worst fucking thing. I hate it. I still don't really get English. I ain't from here though. Anyways, let me see. It says, okay, I'm gonna put chances is but a name for law, not recognized. There are many plans of caution, but nothing escapes the law. So the principle embodies the fact that there is a cause for every effect, and effect from every cause. It explains that everything happens according to law, that nothing ever merely happens, that there is no such thing as chance, that while there are various places of cause and effect, the higher don't dominating the lower planes, still nothing ever entirely escapes the law. The Hermetics understand the art and methods of rising above the ordinary plane of cause and effect to a certain degree. And by mentally rising to a higher plane, they become, was it causers instead of effects. that masses of people are carried along, obedient to environment, the wills and desires of others stronger than themselves. Let me see here. Suggestion and other outward causes, moving them about like pawns on the chessboard of life. Okay, play the game of life. All right. So y'all should get this book, man. This book is hella good, y'all. You can screenshot it, but I just wanted to put that out there because when I was channeling energy, and he was I was watching something and he was talking about NPCs. I don't know if you guys know what NPCs are. They're non-player characters. Okay. All right. 24 can be significant to somebody. Somebody can be life path number 9, or something can be significant in August. So yeah. So let me see. So an NPC is a soulless avatar that operates on matrix programming. Okay, that's what it is. It's a soulless avatar that operates on matrix programming. So during the lunar eclipse, y'all, when everything, the energy was going on, right? We ain't gonna talk about the moon and the sun, right? That was just I think they were playing with us on that one. But anyways, yeah, take it. Go ahead, babe. Yeah, the NPCs. So it's a soulless avatar that operates on matrix programming. So you will lack having genuine relationships with others, let me see. If you, I gotta see what I wrote, y'all. If you have a lack of identity, okay, that's a whole nother thing. So let me stay right here and tap into this energy as far as the NPCs, right? The NPCs are the ones who, basically, I just told you guys, it's non-player character, right? A soulless avatar. These are the ones that flip. These are the ones that flip. These are the ones that they seem very normal. They seem very like they got their head on their shoulders. They can even come off as overachievers and things of that nature. They're actually the ones that's running our communities too, right? And so when they do some wild shit, people be wondering why and how did he do this? And he wasn't like that. He must have been on some drugs. When the whole time, nah, that nigga was never really, you know what I'm saying? All they had to do was flip a switch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen that movie? It wasn't even a movie. It's like a show. And they were vampires, and there was two brothers. Was it Clyde and I think his name was Claude or some shit. But it was two brothers, and they had sisters, and they used to drive the stake through the night, through their hearts and shit, and put them to sleep for eternity, not eternity, but for like years and all that. I forgot the name of it, but this made me think about that because they had this thing where the vampires, either they switch could be on or off, where they can be in humanity, but if they switches was on, they couldn't be in humanity. Like, no, if it was off, they couldn't be in humanity, because then they would fiend for the blood. They wouldn't have no control over their emotions, over their feelings. They wouldn't have no control over, you know what I'm saying, just because now the veil is lifted off, so now they can smell the blood intensively, and so now they're attacking everything and they're killing things. So he had to leave. One of the brothers had to leave. And my point in saying this is because this kind of like is it kind of remind me of an NPC. If I was to explain what an NPC would look like to me, I don't know what one would look like to you, but it's just somebody who just don't fucking, you know what I'm saying, they come off as one person, but they don't have no control over their avatar. All it takes is one. They can go to sleep and they can have a dream in the astral realm and come back, you know, woke and do some crazy shit. So that's the NPC. I thought that was real important for you guys to know. Let me see what else I got, and we'll get into the cards and see and tap into the energy. Okay, boom. So this is another thing that they wanted me to let you guys know. It said, let them know what the energy is doing for them. It says how it's balancing and clearing through all relations in different realms. Show them a overview. Yeah, basically. So yeah, boom. So I'll be writing notes and shit when I be getting it. They want me to basically tap into that energy, and I believe that I had said that earlier. That's what that energy was for. That energy was to clear out debt, karmic debt. Whether if it was a debt on your end or a debt that somebody brought to you because they brought, because they hurt you, or because it was a situation that you weren't able to completely confront with a person because they left you high and dry, or maybe it could be a mommy issue, it could be a father issue. You know what I'm saying? It could be something that you went through as a child. Maybe you didn't get raised with your mother or your father. It could be anything. Those type of kind of things came up during these past couple of weeks, okay? And maybe, you haven't been thinking about it as much then, but around this time, and this just lets you know how powerful the land is and how connected we are to the land, okay? This is my whole point in talking about all this. I don't give a fuck about the lunar eclipse and none of that. Me, more so, I give a fuck about the energy on the land, all right? A lot of this shit that's orbiting around us, it's a lot of things that they're doing themselves, and it's a lot of supernatural things that's really happening right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's up for us to, determine what the truth is and what a lie is. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow nobody to come and just tell you anything. If you want to know, go within, ask your inner self, ask your inner guidance, and that's where you get the information from, because that's where I got the. Because I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I wasn't gonna go outside. My cousins and everybody was calling me like, so what? And it's crazy because that morning on the 8th, I was like, my cousin hit me, and they calls rolling in, and I'm like, you know what? I said, I don't know. I said, I even had pulled some cards to me last night, and it was a woman, and she was just wrapped up all in trees, and she was outside, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and it was just a tree, and she was the tree, and I'm like, they want me to go outside. See, that's me going, and I went and I faced and I confronted my fears when I did that, because if people telling you don't look at something, and you hear all of these negative things on the internet, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you hear all these negative things, that shit can really, get into your mind, and it can affect you and how you like, fuck it, I don't even want nothing to do with it. So basically what I did was face my fears, and I feel like that's what that time was about, us facing our fears and facing things that we've, swept under the rug, things that we buried and things of that nature, right? So I'm gonna let that go, right? We're gonna keep going. I wanted to get a little bit up into this because I'm like, damn, I'm gonna eat my edible. How y'all doing, man? It's good to be here, y'all. I'm not drinking no alcohol today, you guys, okay? This I have a drink with y'all later. Not today. Okay? So we're gonna get into the cards, y'all. I'm gonna tap into this energy. I first off wanna thank Source for allowing me to be a vessel, you know what I'm saying? And y'all, I'm hella good at what I do. I'm very grateful. What's up, baby? You good?
What you want this extra?
No, you want it?
I'll take it.
You can have it.
If you don't want it, you don't want
it. I don't want it. I'm good. I really do. And I'm not even gonna say I enjoy it, y'all. It's like, this is me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all day. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, if, you know what? If you have experience like myself, people, how can I say it? People have, your character, when it comes to your character. And this is not for everybody, right? This is for some of the collective. Maybe a few. But if you have had, a life where people always told you who you were, or people didn't accept you for who you were at that time, and it's like, damn, it may be a situation where they ain't even seen you in a while, but they still are, communicating with you as if you are that old person, that old energy. Those energies are clearing out. I mean, they're gonna come around. Those kind of energies are gonna come around, but it's only to test you to see if you are still there. Are you still going to, put yourself in debt? Are you gonna stay there? You know what I'm saying? Because for me, that's a debt. You know what I'm saying? I have to pay that debt every time a person says something and hurt me all over again. And it's not like hurt me like where I'm like, oh, but they saying some shit that kind of triggered me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming out that energy. I'm not being around no more triggering motherfuckers. I don't got time because I shoot the gun. You know what I'm saying? I'm shoot the gun. I don't just play with the motherfucking trigger and just hold me. I'm not doing that. I ain't pulling shit out, you know what I'm saying, and not fucking using it. I don't got time for people to be playing word games and shit. I don't like that shit. So I'm saying that to say that I feel like I'm speaking to, you know, a collective that's went through that in your life, where your character has been defamed, and your character, you know what I'm saying, because of who you are, you know what I'm saying, because of the energy that you bring to the room. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you were quiet, maybe you didn't, you know, communicate much, you know, when it came to certain things. You know, you was laid back, but motherfuckers always wanted your opinion. But when you gave your opinion, then they got so much to say about it. But a motherfucker that said something that don't make sense, then y'all are But see, that's how you know that that's an MP. Then that's them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They want you to say something, collective, so then that way they can take it and ball it up and throw that shit right back in your face. You know what I'm saying? Right there in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what is this energy? Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, like, these motherfuckers crazy. So, I mean, if you have went through that, man, look, man, I'm so tired of talking about these motherfucking karmics. Y'all, look, it's time to leave them motherfuckers where they be. It's time to block, block, then delete their ass. Alright? Because, I mean, you don't want to look up and you 50, 60 years old. God willing, you make it there. 70 years old, and you still there. If you look at our parents, I'm 38 years old. If you look back at our parents and our grandparents, they always had an issue with a sister or a brother or a cousin. It's like, how y'all never got that together? And sometimes you can't get it together because sometimes it could be the other person. Maybe it's not you. I don't feel like I'm talking to a collective that's created war with your family or with your loved ones, but I do feel like a collective that I'm speaking to, you could very well be earth signs, you know what I'm saying, or water signs. And it's like, once a person gets you there and make you upset, then it's like you have this warrior, you know, mentality, this warrior spirit. I'm sorry, this warrior spirit. So when you get upset, it may seem like it's an overboard, but it be the fact that you held it in so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kept saying, leave me alone. Y'all kept fucking with me. You so is karma is all work of the devil. Karma can be good and bad. Karma can be either way. Good karma and they got bad karma. Karmics. I don't fuck with karmics. Karmics, I would say a karmic person is, I mean, I feel like that's just karma. It's an open, you know, vessel. It's an open, you know, thing. But karmics those are the ones that come in and they are put in your life specifically to help you evolve, whether it be good or bad. It could be a husband that's being sent for you to heal from a husband wound or a father wound that you heal from in the past life. Okay? So let me see what messages source got, alright? 19 can be significant to someone. Okay, somebody's name could be Lacey. That could be significant. Okay, so somebody can be doing some content creating, right? You can be creating something, but you're afraid to put it out. And this can, look it, whatever it is that you are doing, whoever this is for, if you are creating something, and if it is something that is coming from here, and you look at it and you like, damn, I did that, protect it. You feel me? You supposed to protect what we love, but get that shit out. However you gotta get it out. Get past being shy. Get past, when I first got on here, I didn't even know how to sit and talk to nobody. So I'm speaking to a lot of innovative inventors, okay? Where you're inventing things in your fucking sleep. This is how magical you are. You know what I'm saying? You're creating things that you didn't even know that you can do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just see a lot of different doors opening up for the collective. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of different doors opening up. I see a lot of relationships ending. I see a lot of relationships ending. I just see a lot of doors closing. So if you've been in that energy, look at the bottom of the deck. That's crazy. The Lovers and the Downright. Just sitting right there. That's the only card that's up. All the rest of the cards is turned around. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, so let me see. So, source, what messages do you have? Ancestors, what messages do you have for the collective? Which one of their ancestors have messages for them? For me to, you know what I'm saying? Put it out there, man. Let me know what's up. Yo, my hands are fucking small. That was a lot of cards. Okay, first card is magic. Y'all just seen that shit fall though. Enlightenment. Should I turn this down something? Can y'all see good? Is that better? I'm sorry. That's better, huh? Okay, so that's magic. And then what else other cards we got? Peace. We got peace. And ain't that a trip? Because earlier when I said the mirroring and shit, like this energy is a mirror. It's for us to mirror. You know what I'm saying? To look into ourselves. This didn't have nothing to do with nobody else. It didn't have nothing to do with fear. It didn't have nothing to do with us staying in the house and not coming out. We needed to be outside on the 8th. We need to be outside every motherfucking day, really, to be honest with you. In the grass, on the trees. Okay? And this is offering. I feel like, man, this is crazy, y'all. I feel like, look at this offering. I feel like even those that did step out and look at the sun, or did do the lunar eclipse gaze, I feel like you were the offering, just stepping out on faith and not listening to the world and everything that was going on social media, the internet and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't allow fear to stop you from moving forward and doing what it is that you needed to do. Some people had to get up and go to work. You didn't have no fucking choice, and you like, fuck that. I won't look at the motherfucker, but I won't look at the lunar eclipse, but I'm gonna keep going. Okay. So it could be a few of you guys, few of the collectives that you may be able to feel like your palms may be itching. Your palms could be itching. Okay. You could be what is it called? It's called mantras. It's called hand mantras. That can be one of your gifts that you have. Okay. So if so, then that's a yeah, you could be good with that. Could be one of your gifts with your hands. You know what I'm saying? Mantras and things. You could look into that and see if that's something that you already know. Then you know what I'm saying? Okay. And the whole thing, looking into that mirror and mirroring you, you know what I'm saying? Your shadow side and yourself in the physical. Because your shadow side, what is your shadow side? Your shadow side is the side of you that have all of the traumas and all of the pains and all of the things that needs to be worked on from past lives. I mean, there's things in there that you haven't even put in there, but it's from your lineage, right? But you feel those emotions. You feel those things. You actually experience them because of the people around you that you may have come up in the household with. They affected you in a way to touch that trauma. And I want to tell y'all this. And this is how I know sources with me, boy. Because I swear to God, we forgetting shit sometime, and he didn't. I didn't say he, but I didn't forget this. It just came back. When you, damn, it just slipped my mind. I be just fucking y'all. I be doing too much. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, what other messages? Y'all like just talk. Pay attention. We gotta pay attention. It came out after offering. So the next couple of weeks, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a forecast. You need to pay attention, pay close attention, okay, to yourself. Pay attention to how you respond to things when you're getting dressed, when you're getting yourself ready for the next day. Your conversations that you're having with yourself. I'm being shown that this is something that needs to be paid attention to. You know what I'm saying? I'm also being shown that children, if you have a child, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how old they are. If you have kids, you really need to pay attention to them at this time. Okay? And if that's something that you've been doing and that's just a confirmation, okay. Somebody, okay, so also the collective, you could be feeling like somebody could be watching you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe you laying in your bed and you feel like somebody at your door watching you. You know what I'm saying? That is somebody there. This is just confirmation. Not all of you experience this, but it's a grandmother. They're showing me a mother that's come through the portal, that's come through that energy that we're in, that feminine energy. Okay. And so, hey girl, how you doing? Custody, defender, portage. Don't you got something else to be doing better with your life, baby? If you don't like it, go on about your business. What you here for? And I'm only gonna address you one time because you wouldn't say that shit in my face, bitch. Fuck up out of here. I'm from Oakland. I'm sorry. I can't help you. Bye. I'm still human, bitch. I never said I was perfect. Get your dusty ass up out here. I do what I do. You mad because I'm gifted and you're not. You mad because I'm the chosen one and you're not. My son told me to be responding to y'all motherfuckers. I need you. Keep saying what you gonna say, baby. The haters get you bigger than, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want me to be big, get the fuck up off of here. I'm still gonna be big no matter what, bitch, you know. We need them like you. So we can know that's an MP right there, y'all. They be coming out of nowhere. Karmic. You know what I'm saying? Autonomy. Bitch got the cars going upside down and shit. Autonomy. Coming over here with that boo. Anyways, so autonomy just came out. That makes sense. Boom. That makes sense. So it's energies that's came through. But these energies that came through for the chosen ones, for the collective that I'm speaking to, their grandmothers, their mothers, their aunties. And so if you have been feeling that, someone watching over you, this is an energy that you know, that you've known from this lifetime, they're showing me. Okay, so if you've been thinking about your aunt or your grandmother, it's a feminine energy I'm picking up on. Okay, it's a feminine energy I'm picking up on. Let me see the. There's a lot of praying going on around you when you're asleep, okay? And this is for a lot of the masculine energy. Go ahead, baby. This is for the masculine energy. There's a lot of praying going on around you while you are asleep. If you wake up to my masculine energy, to the men, because I know we all carry embodied masculine and feminine energy, but to the men, they are really, really pushing for the men to wake up and stand in place, okay? To stand in position, okay? And so the men that are feeling this are the alpha male, are the men who's on the land that's actually praying for the women like myself, for us all to rise and evolve, okay? For us all to come together because we are one at the end of the day, right? Nobody's set apart. Simultaneously, we all live through each other. You know what I'm saying? That's like when I channel energy, when I do readings and things, I can tap into your energy. I can come into your auric field. I can do those things. When I go to sleep at night, my body is only, you know what I'm saying, resting. My soul is moving all around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, you guys, I've been doing this shit since 2017, y'all. When I tell you, I was at some of my lowest points, and when I didn't do this shit because of that, but I kept at it. This shit ain't easy. This ain't for everybody. This is why it's so easy for people to say negative things and throw shots and all of that shit. All the way up until this shit is all over, because you ain't gonna be here forever. This shit don't go, you ain't gonna be here. Your soul is gonna move on, but your body gonna leave. But what mark are you going to leave? What mark are you gonna leave for your children? What mark are you gonna leave for your lineage? When you leave here, what can you say that you done? Fuck alkalate from this earth or a person. I don't care about none of that. I need my soul to ascend. And your soul ascending, I'm going to tell y'all exactly what it is you being above the bullshit. Being above the bullshit. Seeing shit for what it really is. That's evolving. That's what it is. It ain't no you coming out your body. That's when your higher self, you connect with your higher self. And then you know that it's more to this world than what they've been telling you. So this is when you enlighten yourself. The minute you come into tarot, you're enlightening yourself. You're stepping into a whole nother paradigm. You know what I'm saying? Because you're coming and you're looking for truth. You come and seeking the truth, and you get this, what they say, the tree of knowledge. You get a little bit of this shit. You can't turn that shit off. You can't get rid of it. You can try to block it. And I'm going to tell you something, because I experienced and I lived with a woman who did that. Like I told you guys that my mom is a high level witch. Okay? And I don't mess with her. But she in that energy, they have a tendency to stay stuck, and they stay in turmoil. It's like they like it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But holding on to shit. Always negative. Always gossiping. All of this shit. These are the things that we gotta. That's so you evolve from that shit. You evolve away from that shit, because that shit it brings you down. It makes you heavy. Just to always hear something negative that went on in the family. Just to hear that my brother or my cousin keep going to jail. Like, okay, damn, when y'all get it right, come holler at me. Does that make it wrong because I gotta go? I can't keep sitting around watching you guys self-destruct. I ain't saying if you call me, I'ma come off top. That's just me. I don't give a fuck what it is. My brothers call me, whatever case may be, but I'm not gonna sit around and sit up and participate like this shit is cool, because I know that everything comes to an end, even with new beginnings. Yeah, it's gonna end, but it's gonna be a new beginning. But like, you leave this motherfucker and you didn't fulfill your you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, come on, man. Let's keep going. Okay, so autonomy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like it's a lot of souls that's coming in that don't have a grip on their autonomy. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a grip on their, and it's like in this picture, she's sitting up here in the stars. I mean, you see Jupiter, you see, you know, all type of kind of different orbs around her. And there, but it's in the downright. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, why isn't it in the downright source? Why isn't it downright? I cannot make this shit up. I said source. Why is it in the downright? Why is autonomy? Because autonomy is very important to us, y'all. Okay, autonomy, it's in us, right? We are autonomy, right? And in the downright, it says sex magic. I think the last show I did was sex magic. People just, you know what I'm saying, fall and sleep. They're in an illusion. They're living in a fucking illusion. It's not real. And then when I come, or when people like me come, it's other readers on here. It's other people that speak about things that, I mean, what's so far-fetched about my cards? When thousands and thousands of years ago, they were using rocks, throwing rocks around. They was using the water. They was using things on the earth. They was using leaves and flowers and things like that to do the same thing that I'm doing with these cards. It's energy. So that's why my cards spit out what the energy is. And I can do it all day and my shit come out right. It's the energy. That's how powerful we are. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you're powerful, people are afraid of that. They're going to say negative things. They're going to say, oh, what you're doing is blasphemy and all. What the fuck is blasphemy? You going to try to quote some shit to me out of a book. I'm telling you some shit that came from here. Ain't nobody teach me this. When I come on here and speak to you guys, I'm channeling energy. I'm talking. I'm saying the things that source is showing me, that my ancestors is showing me. You know what I'm saying? From experience in my life. You know what I'm saying? So the naysayers and the people that's not doing the work, they're going to always have something to say, divine ones. Keep moving forward, keep evolving, okay? Keep evolving. I tell you one thing, spirituality never said you can't slap a bitch. Just know that. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So, you can have some peace offered peace offerings coming. Somebody can try to be coming to you with a peace offering, or maybe they have already came with like some sad ass eyes and shit, trying to apologize for some past shit that they done done. I don't know, but that's what I'm picking up on. Okay, all right. They want you to pay attention to these characters, these NPCs. Pay attention to the children. Okay. Whoever got this hand mantra, knowledge or wisdom, I don't know if maybe one of you guys are aware of this, but you guys are very powerful when it comes to your hands. Very powerful. Okay? That's a confirmation, okay? So Source is also showing me like everybody needs to look in the mirror. Everybody needs to take a look in the mirror. Stop looking at everybody else. Stop paying attention to everybody else. Stop having so much to say about everybody else, because you know you got enough shit in your backyard and enough skeletons in your closet to get your ass put under the jailhouse, okay? So go clean your closet out and quit worrying about everybody else, karmics, okay? Because I'm not on here telling you to believe in nothing. Okay, I'm not on here saying believe in what I'm saying. I'm saying we sit on, we chopping it up. We conversing with a higher power on a protected line. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna have people that's gonna come out and try to penetrate what it is that you have. They're gonna try to penetrate that the auric field that you put around your child, the protection you put around your kid. If you don't give your child the game, how would your child know it's getting older how to do it if you're not here? This is why they're saying pay attention. This is why they're telling us to mirror, so that we won't mirror off into our children, and our children that divulge in the same pains that we divulged in because of our parents that didn't do the work. So now that shit fell on us. Now we gotta put it together. And it's okay, it's all good. Throw it in the warrior hand like myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm not I turned into a whole motherfucking football player on their ass. You know what I'm saying? I can be a baseball player. What you want me to do, man? You know, I'm versatile, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a spirit of versatility, man. You know? Okay, let's see. What other messages Source have? So sex magic. Somebody can be performing sex magic. Okay? Either somebody... I feel like I'm speaking to a collective, right? Divine ones. They probably could have been like practicing, what's that shit called? What the men be doing? It's damn, what is it called? Semen retention. Y'all ever heard of semen retention? So I could be talking to some men that's been practicing semen retention, but I also, on the flip side, can be talking to a few women that's been holding, you know, things together in that area also, and you've been, you know, keeping yourself to yourself, right? And if so, that's good, you know what I'm saying? But to those that have not been practicing, you know, keeping it locked, somebody could be trying to perform sex magic on you. They could be in your thoughts. They could also be projecting thoughts onto you. Those are not your thoughts, is what I'm being shown. Just thinking about them constantly, even throughout the day. But let me just say this, right? It's okay if you're going through that. Take your time to feel those emotions and those thoughts. You will see this is only it's just like it's like a test, you know, or let's not even say a test. Let's say if the teacher gave you a paper to go over, and as you reading over a paper, as you read, it makes you feel, right? And I feel like that's what you're doing. It's like you're doing an overview of that relationship. You know what I'm saying? You're doing an overview of those thoughts, so that you can know what thought is yours and what thought isn't yours, so that you could learn the voices. So basically, that's what you're going through. You're learning the voices, because there are a lot of different voices that come from within, and you have to know what voice is what. Is this my voice? Is this Source? Is this my ancestor? Is this, you know, you have to know, right? Okay. Okay. True. That's the truth. Alright. Okay, so somebody can have, and I know this is probably out there, I'm gonna say like a few of you guys can have like maybe like a 4 or 5 year old daughter. You know what I'm saying? A young daughter, or many of you guys may have a young daughter. Um, you know, just they're just showing me to keep the feminine energy close to the masculine energy. So if you're a father and you watch this, like you're being you're being called to, even open up more and be more attentive and show that feminine energy off to your child first. You know what I'm saying? Before anyone. Like, as a man, if it's something new, they're just showing me like a man just getting into and used to doing it, because you're not used to doing that. You know what I'm saying? You're not used to that feminine role, maybe by way of something that you went through in your past, maybe, in your childhood. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you didn't have that, woman touch, or maybe you did, but it wasn't like that. Because like I feel so I'm a mother, right? I got 3 kids, and I just feel like if I could have another child, I can't. But like I feel like, and I did this with my kids, not my first one though, but because I was only 15 when I had him, but and I didn't know no better. But just hugging them. Young men need hugs. They need to be kissed. They need love. They need support. They need that from their mother. They need that from a grandmother, of an aunt. Just real solid love. You know what I'm saying? So that they can embody that energy, because we give that energy to them. Even though they have it, we teach the young men how to embody that feminine energy so that they can know that it's safe. It's not gay. It's not nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean that you're soft. It doesn't mean anything like that. This is yours. It's yours, and you need it. Because what happens when you have a child and the mother is not there? Because that happens. You can be a man that shows a young lady a feminine side. You know what I'm saying? That feminine energy. Not a feminine side, but the feminine energy. That's what it is energy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a side. It's an energy. So, sorry. All right. Okay. Why as soon as this person get to talking, this energy come out? This your energy. Somebody performing sex magic on you, Custodia. Somebody performing sex magic on you. I don't even think this for the collective. As soon as she got to talking shit and I started responding to the bitch, that's how powerful she be. You know what I'm saying? Fuck up out of here. That's your shit. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at who this is. I cannot make this shit up. Look at it. Oh my God, I cannot. Y'all probably like, who the fuck is it? Can y'all see this shit? I feel like I need to turn it off. Oshun. Was I not talking about Oshun earlier? Y'all just see me fucking shuffle these cards. We got Oshun that just came out. Clarity. Because that's what we're getting very clear on shit today, okay? We riding high on clarity, y'all. Like, I swear to God, like, I feel like I'm speaking to a collective that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're very clear on what it is that you need to do next, how you need to do things. You may not have, made a plan, but you are being prepped to do that. Like, you're prepping to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're being prepped in the spiritual realm. You're prepping yourself mentally. You may be taking time to yourself. You could be in isolation right now or in solitude right now, and that's good. Coming out of this energy and still moving through this energy, it do require time to yourself. You don't want no other energies or entities latching on to you right now. You know what I'm saying? Would you say this is the Imperial? Tell me. Healing. It was healing energy. Okay? You could have got clarity on April 8th, and it could have healed some childhood wounds. I feel like the collective feels some of the things that it affected, but you don't know everything that it affected in you, this energy on the land. And I feel like you will know in the next week. Okay? In the next week, there's some shit that's just gonna move all up here. All up your what is it called? Karma. Look at the bottom of the deck. Karma. It's gonna move all up your ceruleum. Okay, I'm for sure speaking to some star seeds. Okay. For sure, speaking to some star seeds. So I'm gonna put these cards to the side. And okay, you could be seeing the number 9. I believe I said that earlier because I said 19. So 9 can be significant to somebody. Somebody's name could be Noonie or Nani. I don't know. You could call somebody Noonie or Nani. But that's okay, Taurus. What other messages do you have? Let me see where we at. How much time I made, y'all? Alright. Whoever is putting out sex magic, because this, let me tell y'all, it's a lot of karmics that's watching you. It's a lot of people that's watching you. Whether if you have social media, I don't know if you're a public speaker, I don't know if you do something in a community, or you know what I'm saying, or maybe you got a channel, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, but you're being watched. And these people have been watching you for a long time. I feel like it's people that's close to you, that have a lot to say about you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really picking up on, like, they're being tormented right now. There's a lot of people being tormented right now because of the things that they've done to you. And it's not something that, it's crazy because I get warm inside. It's not something that you don't want to see nothing negative or nothing bad happen to them. But this is something that they've done, and they're still conjuring up that energy inside of them. And so because of that, you don't want to be around and see that what's going to happen to them, because it's not good. Because it's like they're so like pinned in on getting you for something. You know what I'm saying? For well, let me show you that this is a bad person. Let me show you that. And it's like, it's over with. It's done. You know what I'm saying? So karma, like, you know what I'm saying? The karma, when that karma card came out, man, I really picked up on that energy. And I feel like they've also sent a lot of negative energy towards children. Talk bad about your children. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. Nothing go unseen. Nothing go unheard. You gotta understand that, y'all. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I don't care if you think that this shit ain't real. I don't care what you think. That don't carry no weight over here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, everything is being documented. Everything that I done, I didn't have to pay for some shit. I don't go unhinged. I still gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's just I understand the universal laws, and the shit is serious, y'all. You can sit up here and play all day with this shit, but what we're moving into, they're not doing no playing in the spiritual realm right now. It's bad, y'all. It's bad. It's a war. It's a war, and they're fighting for souls. That's why they're moving us away from these karmics. Because these motherfuckers, if they can't get you one way, they want to get you another way. If they can't get you, then they want your children. Then they want to manipulate other people around them to hate you. And now we got a, you know what I'm saying, Bash Kayvon type motherfucking thing going on. Whoever Kayvon is, I just made that name up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like I see spirit moving you out of the way so that you won't be a part of, because you're not a part of it, so that you won't be hit with what they have. It's like, okay, it's done. And it's nothing, the thing is you conjure up all of this energy, karmics. Y'all conjure up all of this energy. And when that shit turn around and you guys have to pay the consequences, you motherfuckers, then y'all want to get on the phone and call a motherfucker. Then you scared and you afraid. You know what I'm saying? But this time, it's going to be so big, it's going to knock y'all out. It's going to knock y'all the fuck back. It ain't going to be no comeback, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't been doing the work, if you haven't got right with yourself, because I'm really picking up on, like, I hear my ancestors saying, you ain't got to apologize to nobody. Go get yourself right. Go heal yourself. Why are you so involved in somebody else's life and creating a hate campaign on somebody else's life? Like, you got hella other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm being shown. So these children are being, these cards came out like this, and this is karma right here. These children are being protected, and those that went against the children, including myself, okay, including myself, all of you, because we are one, okay, we are. I don't care what nobody, everybody try to make it seem like it's this whole fucking debauchery and all of that. Like, it's not, y'all. It's not. I don't look at somebody, and it's crazy because just without me getting too deep into it, the other day I had to tell myself, like, I'm not gonna keep going back in the past and having conversations with motherfuckers about shit what happened in the past, to my ancestors and all this. I'm about to change that whole storyline. We ain't even gonna talk about that shit no more, because I don't want to keep on taking myself back there and having feelings and mixed emotions and things. Could we just move forward? Because we have to move forward. That's what we're being. That's why the children are being protected. The children are being protected. The mothers are being called on the land to move forward, and the ancestors, our spiritual guides, our assistant masters, they're like, we got y'all. Don't worry about shit. You ain't gotta lift a finger. Just go, move. What you know. We got y'all. When it's time for, ain't your cup overflowing. But as long as you stay with these people that suck you dry, you know what I'm saying? That, and intentionally they are depleted. They have nothing. You stay with them. Who's gonna fill your cup? You know what I'm saying? Who's filling their cup? The only time they drink or eat is when you around, by way of you being source light. You feed them. Why do you think they keep coming after you? They don't have the power. That's not even the power. They don't have the willpower. They don't have the fight or the strength in them because of the shit that they've been doing. Okay? Because of the spells that they've been putting on people. And the spells has been going back on them. Because whatever you put out, it come back like a boomerang. Like cause and effect, right? The children is being, your child is protected. Just know that, y'all. I feel like that's something that somebody needed to hear. Okay? And Oshun came out. At the bottom of Oshun, it says justice. Yeah. And you know what? You say they have to learn. It just really fucking, man, when I see these older people, man, and I'm gonna speak from my shit. My mom. Like, I love my mom. But to see her, where she chose to rank in the spiritual realm, not with who I deal with. We don't deal with the same entities. Absolutely not. It's big, y'all. My mom is like, whoa, y'all. She used to play with Ouija boards and all kind of shit. I never did that, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. That's her thing. I just don't play with man-made shit like that. Bring in, because that's different. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but I don't like it. Because the cards is man-made, right? So I don't want to say that, but I feel like it's a different type of energy. It's a different type of thing. You pulling out shit, and you don't know what you're pulling out. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so justice, yeah. So there's gonna be justice when it comes to your healing and your stability. I'm being shown that any source that tried to stop or create a wedge in that creation, because you have authentic motive why you're here, not motive, but authentic reason why you're here. You have something to give the world. You know what I'm saying? You have an offering, just you yourself. You know what I'm saying? Your light, the light in you. You mean you could have a conversation with somebody and you're able to. I'm in the world, yeah, I'm in the royal family too. No, yeah, I am too. And it's a trip because, like, you feel it. Like, the more and more work you do on yourself, it don't got nothing to do with nobody else, y'all. It's just you, us. This protection, this rosemary spray I just sprayed, y'all, but It's just you. It's just you. It's just you. That's it. Like, you feel me? Because they want us to know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes. And so I'm sure, you know, like myself, there's a lot of attacks. I'm crazy. I mean, today, if I could take y'all in front of, if I could just record, y'all, so y'all could be flies on the wall, half of the shit that people got to say about me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't know me. You don't know the darkness I have been through, the shit that I had to go through. It's not easy being a chosen one, and people get upset when you say that because, oh, you a chosen one. So I'm not putting myself apart. We all chosen, but are you going to answer the call? Are you going to do the work? You know what I'm saying? And you could do the work and fuck up. We gotta fuck up. We gotta fall down. You know what I'm saying? We got to in order to learn. If shit was perfect and peaches and cream, we would never be able to learn or evolve. You can't evolve off of perfection. You know what I'm saying? You have to be hurt. You gotta get hurt, but you gotta know how to get through it. You have to know how to, like, and it's not even just healing, y'all. Fuck that shit. Like, you feel me? Like, if you are upset because, let's say your parent wasn't there. So I'm upset because my mom wasn't there. She wasn't there for me. But what I'm upset at her, but really I'm the anger and the upsetness is I'm upset at me. I'm gonna be upset at myself. Why am I upset at myself? You see? Because I think I'm upset with her, but I'm upset with myself. But I'm upset for her. It doesn't make sense, you guys. And you're holding on to that. We hold on to that. People hold on to it. And it holds you back. And it keeps you in bondage. You know what I'm saying? It keeps you lack. Like, you can't move forward. And this is where the spiritual war come in at. Because this is how they keep us in chains. In chains. You know what I'm saying? When we feel those things. Because it all come back to us. I'm not going to be mad at my mama, man. I'm not going to be mad at her because of how she did me. I'm not doing it. I did that for a minute, and I don't like how it made me feel. I'm making me feel like that, though. She did that shit. I don't got to answer to that shit she did. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to answer to the decisions my mama chose to make. She got to answer for that shit. So what the fuck am I going to be mad, bitter? So now I need to go get help. If it's some things that's inside of me where I'm being triggered because of the treatment that I got from her, let me see where can I help myself at? Or where can I evolve? How can I be a better mother, a greater mother? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Rearranging things, changing things. You know what I'm saying? Throwing shit off the boat, make the boat lighter. You know what I'm saying? Don't make the boat heavier. Don't make it heavy. You already got enough things that you have to take care of when it comes to taking, you know what I'm saying? The things that you want to do for yourself, the evolution for yourself. Okay, so let me go up into these cards. Stop like I'm talking too much. Okay, so we got Justice right here. Oshun coming through. She ain't fucking playing. You know what I'm saying? Source, what other messages do you have for the collective, y'all? I'm also reading this Oshun card, y'all, because it's just popping out. What other messages do you have? It's the Five of Swords. Wow. Got the Five of Swords out here, y'all. Look here. If motherfuckers thought that they knew you, if motherfuckers thought there's something that's around you that's so fucking divine, you have this divine energy around you. Motherfucker come to you, they gotta come correct. Now I want you to come back on here and you let me know if when you go and you experience somebody that you've experienced in the past and see how they, let me know how they come. If motherfuckers come at you, they gotta come correct and they know it. They know it. And I say that because everything that they was fighting against you, every tactic, everything, every weapon that they used against you have been stripped from them. Every fucking weapon that they used against you have been stripped. Okay? Hi, baby. Ace 90 shit. How you doing? Okay, what other messages you have? Okay. We got the devil card. What I just say? We got the devil card that just came out. Okay, that's Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay. Like I said, they're trying to keep you, this energy is trying to keep you in bondage in any way, whether if it's mentally, spiritually, if it's your children. I mean, they're playing on everything right now. They don't have nothing else to go for. It's almost like a fish out of water is the energy I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a fish out of fucking water trying to get back to the water, but you have no motherfucking hope getting there. By way of all of the games you play, by way of all of the things that you've done, you are not choosing to see things from a perspective, from a higher perspective, karmics. Instead, you rather see souls lost. Instead, you rather see, people not come together and come together as one. You rather children leave them, or they leave their children like your parent left you. You want to keep that cycle going. Aw, thank you. We're going to have to go live one day so I can meet you. So what other messages do you have? Somebody's name could be Lonnie. That shit just came out hella loud. I'm sorry, I didn't say it like that. What other messages you have, Source? Okay. We got the King of Cups. We got the King of Cups. So they're sitting there watching you. And I said that earlier. They're sitting there watching you leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've departed from the bullshit. You've moved forward. You've outgrown that system. You're no longer, looking to them to be better, to heal, to understand you, to accept you. You're not looking for that anymore. Now you're like, fuck that, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's you on the water, in the boat, while all of these MPs, you know what I'm saying, non-players, soulless avatars, you know what I'm saying, they don't have no choice but to stay back with the devil because they're chained. They're bound to the devil energy. They're bound to that negative energy. They're bound to the choices they made. The choice that they made not to make some changes to understand why they was feeling how they was feeling. You did the work. So your protection and your protection, and this came right underneath Justice and Oshun. This came right underneath Justice and Oshun. And this card came out, and I'm going to show y'all what this card is, right? But this came like this, y'all. This Oshun, y'all know about Oshun energy, okay? Matter of fact, I don't even think my computer. I got y'all. Okay, the Empress. I'm talking to the Empress. So I could be talking to some emperors or some empresses, okay? This is your energy all fucking day. And you're gone. You're leaving. You've chosen, you took in your spot on the throne, okay? It took you a while. You went on the throne and you came off, you went on and you got back off and you did that, and it's okay. It was never, nobody could never take your seat. Nobody was never able to take anybody else's seat. But you had to find out or figure out yourself or go through whatever it is that you went through up to this point to know that that's where your place is on that throne. You know what I'm saying? That you have a higher calling. That you are able to do an overview of all things and all your affairs and make the necessary changes for your future. You know what I'm saying? For your lineage, for your children, for your grandchildren. Even if you don't have grandchildren yet, even if you don't have children yet, you like, no, this shit is gonna end with me. You know what I'm saying? You doing big boss moves. You making big boss moves, and that's just what it is. Shit, you didn't, and you're not coming off your throne. You are, whoever I'm speaking to, this feminine and this masculine energy, you are not coming off your fucking throne. You finna be checking shit, I'm telling you. The energy that's coming in the next week, you are going to see that you are going to have, I want to make sure I say this right, y'all, because y'all gonna come back and tell me like this she go crazy. Your soul has completely awakened, okay? And your soul is aware of everything that's been going on, and your soul has been taking things in account. even things that you don't remember from past lives. So all of these players that's been crossing your path are players from past lives. Family members, that's where that saying come. Your family be the first ones to fuck you because your family is the first teacher. And they're showing me how powerful you are and your soul, okay? Your soul. It's a dark soul. It's dark. And when I say dark, black matter has come into itself completely. It's whole. It's always been whole, but the fragmented you is what made it feel like it wasn't. You know, all of those different judgmental statements towards your character, all of this slander towards your character, being the mistreatment, you mistreating yourself, you not honoring yourself, you not valuing yourself, all of those different things that fragmented you, you are coming together and you are coming back into a whole state of mind, okay? This is what they're showing me, right? So your response is going to be different in a week from now when this energy settles. It's settling out, but go with it. Let it flow. If you don't respond, you don't respond. If you don't say anything and you just look at somebody and you like, damn, that's not me, it's you. It's just your higher self responding now. And she or he really don't got time for no extra shit. And she or he ain't finna be that masculine or that feminine energy, ain't finna just be engaging in anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything can't get this. You know what I'm saying? She or he ain't coming off their throne. Like we got spiritual, relatives in the spiritual realm that can handle our light way. You ain't got to do nothing. I promise you. You ain't got to do shit. Sit on your throne. You know what I'm saying? How you respond is going to be every fucking thing. That's going to be the test of all time. Okay? Okay, I'm going to get off of here. I want to put one more card. And this Oshun card is going to get read. The Page of Pentacles. Hold on. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, sis. Ancestors, please. Thank you. The Three of Wands. You have a very, very strong, powerful spiritual effect on the spiritual realm. 3 can be significant. Okay, somebody can be 30 years old, and I know that's broad. Could be a lot of y'all 30, but matters of the heart. Matters of the heart is very important right now. Okay, your emotions are very important. Even for me, it's important, y'all. But I'm telling y'all, I'm really picking up on this. For you men, your emotions and your matter of the heart. Okay, just stay. Try to just stay balanced and stay, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something that your soul is saying, nah, I really don't want that right now. Like, try to, like, use discipline. That's going to be needed, with this new power, with this new upgrade, being disciplined, honoring your needs and honoring your values, your core values now. We're really being pushed to step up, pushed out, and like I just see us being put on the battlefield. Like it's time. You did enough practicing, you did enough praying, you did enough healing, you did enough all of that shit. Now it's time to step out and be the warrior that you are. Now it's time to speak up. When a bitch say some false shit, you don't always have to say something, but don't come directing nothing over here because I'm going to put you in your fucking place. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what it is and I'm going to be honest. Now, like I was saying earlier, they said you could catch more bees with honey than shit, right? So I guess I'm going to be nice, right? I'm going to be nice. I'm a nice person, but I just feel like, I am still who I am, but I know that it's just certain things that I can't take with me. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, with my line of, things that I do, for the community and just what I want to do for the world. You know what I'm saying? It's more so being understanding and being in that feminine energy that I didn't get to experience as a child or as a young adult. That's something that I'm learning myself. So we all are able to, you know, put certain things out and bring new things in. You cannot keep the old with the new, y'all. You have to put it out, whether if it's people, habits. We are being put on the battlefield. There is a spiritual war, and they are fighting for our soul. They are fighting for our children. Okay, we are fighting for our grandmothers that fought for us, and our grandfathers, and our uncles, and our aunts, and past lives, the battles that we didn't win while we came back here to finish this shit off. You know what I'm saying? There's some real warriors on the field. This shit is real. You ain't here by coincidence, by chance. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't just happening. Like, all of these souls and all of these people that you come in contact with throughout the day and shit, these are souls that you already done came in contact. Have you ever looked at somebody and never seen their face and they look like you've been around them all your life? You're like, I know you from somewhere. Yeah, you know them. You absolutely do. It could have been the bitch who cut your throat in the past life. Because the faces change, but the souls never change, right? Make it make sense. That don't make sense? The faces change, but the souls never change. You could be looking at the very person. You could be looking into the very person's eyes. You don't know what they're thinking. Discernment is needed. Listening to your intuition is needed. Listening to the intuitive nudges. We are being spoken to all throughout the day. Signs and synchronicities, numbers 1111. 222, 333, 444. These numbers have been going on for a while. These numbers are very big right now. 2424 is very big, and I'm the first person that said that shit. Man, look it. Let them have it. Let them have it. Because they're going to be fighting in the end. But they want to keep you in the fight. We ain't got, what the fuck I'm going to sit up there. What am I fighting for? If I'm on the throne, I don't have to fight. I don't got to be in that shit with you. I did the work. Now the thing is do you feel like you're worthy enough to sit on that throne? That's what you need to be asking yourself. Why you keep coming down? Why you keep coming down? That's the responding. Just like how I responded to the bitch earlier. I shouldn't even say nothing to her. But I just can't help myself. Sorry, y'all. Oh, shit. Okay, let me get this, y'all. For my Empress and my, you know what I'm saying? Empresses and my Empress. So this Oshun card, y'all, I got to get it up out here, man. Because I feel like Oshun got something to say to y'all. That Oshun energy, y'all. Okay? Don't try me. The Oshun energy, which resides in all of us. 89. That's why we some bad pajamas. Just as fly as we can be. And they be mad, y'all. It's like, damn. But if we didn't have, it's balance, cause and effect, the duality, all of that shit. The 7, I'm telling y'all to get this book, y'all. Screenshot this shit, y'all. Learn the laws. The laws of the land ain't got nothing on spiritual law. And then as you go through this shit, you getting, dude, I got so much shit written down that I ain't nobody. I just got it, just messages. It's so much bigger than this, y'all. The world is so much bigger than, I'm not talking about, I'm talking about it's meta, it's other earths, it's other realms, it's other, whatever you create in here is what you project out there. Whatever you create in here, you project out there. So when you leave here, you go to what you projected, y'all. So if you think you're going to hell, you're going to hell. If you think it's a heaven, then you're going to go through that mental thing. And you get what I'm saying? You are the creator. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. How are you sitting on the throne? How are you able to make these plays? How do I know the shit that I know? Anyway, so let me go and do this. This is Oshun. It says the suit begins with the power of the sword suit. Oshun rising out of the water in her bright yellow clothing with a sword of water piercing the sky. The ocean and the clouds seem to be connected and allow you to flow into a various alignment. Oshun brings the sword to you because it is time to stand up for justice. She rises effortlessly and reminds you that the strength of your ancestors is remembered in the water of your body. Oshun wears gold jewelry, bracelets, beads, mirrors. She wears mirrors, y'all. Mirrors. She's a reflection. Or you reflect, that's crazy, and elevate fans. And every aspect of the card is shining around her. Are the elements of music, dance, fertility, and prosperity. And in the background, a grove of trees signifies her throne. It ain't even no throne on here. I didn't even know it was no throne, and I was talking about a throne, but that's probably because I seen it was. Because I seen the Empress card, y'all. You have help. You've had divine help from your ancestors. From y'all, this shit go way back. You don't need nobody else to believe me. I don't need nobody to watch me on live for me to sit here and do this. I've been doing this shit since 2017 with nobody watching me at all. I don't need nobody to watch me. I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? All that, but I'm still gonna do this shit regardless because I know who I am. I didn't know who I was 5 years ago, not how I do today. And that's evolving. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the same person I was a month ago. And I'm not gonna allow a motherfucker to come in and say, you know, I just blocked my auntie and my cousin. This is just a quick story. I blocked her. Because every time I talk to her, she asks me the same shit. And she asking me shit, I feel like it's what she's asking me. I'm not gonna say it because it's personal, but it's very sensitive to me. And it's like, damn, bitch, I don't even talk to you for 6 months and 7 months at a time. You ain't even said hi, bitch. That's the first thing you say when you see me. I gotta cut that off. If I know you gonna be there, I'm not coming. I'm protecting my energy. I'm protecting my space. That's what I'm doing. I ain't running from nobody. I ain't scared of nobody, but I'm not gonna live in my ego. I ain't doing that because I feel like I'm living in my ego and then I'm coming off my throne. That's just how I feel. If you living in your ego, you coming off your throne. Because now you working off of emotion and what they said and what they think. And now you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Or are you not worthy enough to move away from these motherfuckers? What you got to prove to them? They can't even prove themselves to themselves. They trying to prove that you somebody that you not. They trying to prove that we not the chosen ones. They trying to prove that we not supposed to be sitting on, like we wasn't born to sit on the throne. Like that's not who we been. Before I came to this motherfucker, I was sitting on the throne. Before I came to this motherfucker, I was Source favorite, one of Source favorites. Okay? I work with Source. Source is inside of me. Inside of me. My Christ conscious. Everybody has a Christ conscious, unless you're an MP. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you guys, I hope that this was helpful. I hope that I wasn't just going on talking and eating. I know that's not true. 12 can be significant, the number 12. I love you guys. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, okay? I'm going to pull a couple of more cards and I'm going to let y'all go. That shit came out of home. Okay, so we got the home card that came out. And that's the trip that card came out. Magic came out again, y'all. Don't always saying I got magic. I got magic. Do you believe in magic? And I said earlier that 3 was significant. The number 3, we are one. We are one. Okay? Period, point, dot. You know what I'm saying? And the more and more you know that, and the more and more you embody that energy, the more and more you could tap into energies. And the more and more you understand what energies not to tap into. And that's where the power lies at. The power lies within you. And people don't like that. They don't like to see the light. When you come through the door, that energy exude off for you. It's like the sun on the 8th. That's how bright you fucking shine. If you are where I'm in the West Coast, I believe. I'm in the Bay. I think that's West Coast. I don't give a fuck about them. They got the whole fucking map is backwards anyway. So whatever. But I'm over like in the Bay. And thank you so much. But I'm in the Bay. I'm in the Bay, and The sun was beaming on the 8th, on April 8th, y'all. It was so bright. I'm looking right at it, y'all. And you know, it was good. It was I just it felt so good, you guys. So we are one, and I was just told to say that. Okay. I'm not excluding nobody out. The only way that you get excluded out is if you exclude yourself. And that's on you. That was a choice that you made. Okay. You must not feel worthy enough, and trust what I say. That card came out, trust. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put one more card. The water element. I could be talking to Aquarius. Okay. Focus. Okay. Focus. You are, look at you. 24 could be significant. Your birthday can be on November 24th or November 9th or August 24th. They're showing me, or September 24th. The 24th is very significant, but in the 10th is very significant too. Maybe something happened on the 10th. I don't know. Somebody could be moving into a home next month on the 10th. Mm-hmm. Or you could be moving into a home pretty soon. Okay. Okay. The truth. Yeah. Let me see. Is there anything else? Anything else? 16 could be significant. 7 could be somebody's. Yeah. It's been a big release. It's been a big cord cutting release. Okay. That's what that energy was about. Cutting the shit off. Getting out of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was about. And I'm going to end it with that right there. Boom. Release. Okay? I love you guys. Y'all, just be good, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody, stay on that throne. Say what you need to say. Everything that come out your mouth will be powerful. The only time that you going to say some shit, and when you do speak, when a motherfucker coming, whatever you say is going to be something that's going to innovate the fucking room. I was. Nah, you probably did. You probably did see that though. But look at though. Ace, look at. So I remember my auntie had seen something, and she was like, no, it's right there. You could have seen that. Maybe a few other people could have seen it, or it could have been where you were at. But that could have just been for your eyes too to see. That's deep. You feel me? Like for real, I believe you. I believe you. It ain't no reason for me not to. It was bright. You know what I'm saying? And I was out, and I just was like inside. I was just like, I just felt like a lot of things I was thinking about releasing. Like I just want to let this go. I just want to move forward. I'm tired of thinking about this shit. Are you in Tampa? Okay, Tampa, Florida. Okay, right. It was wild. Yeah. And I haven't seen it like this over here. The way it was beaming, I ain't seen that in a while. Even the energy, hella bright. It was hella. Never seen it. So it was something going on. I don't believe, I know that it's not what everybody was saying it was. I feel like individually it was different for all of us. And I don't think nobody would have knew that but us at that moment that we felt it. Like how you say what you seen and then what I seen. I just, and that's the beauty in it. The differentiality in us, and how we all are gifted in some way and see things, and how that right there alone can pull us in a direction together to do some work or something, or to come to an understanding because of what you've seen. And source, or your ancestors, allowed you to share that, on here. And I just feel like that's why I say we are one. Like, you feel me? Because, man, that's big. I'm in the Bay, though. I think you know where Oakland is, right? Yes, it was before the eclipse, a couple of days before. Okay. Oh, it was before the eclipse. Okay. Okay, you guys. I'm going to let you guys go. It was lovely talking to you guys. I really, let me close this down. So I'm going to close all the portals out with our ancestors and stuff. And source, and I'm also gonna send all y'all energy back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send it back gracefully, and I'm gonna take my energy back and allow it to come back to me gracefully. And I love you guys. You feel me? Like I don't do this shit just to get on here and talk. You feel me? Like I really like be up in here. I done went through hella shit to get to this point, and going through the dark night of the soul, a lot of people don't make it. It's hard because you be shown things that you don't believe that can be true, and it seems as if it's like some TV shit, and it seemed like you crazy. And so I went through that. I've been to mental institutions and hella shit, but this is when I was way younger. But that even played on me going through my spiritual journey. Like that, how did they know I was gonna go through my spiritual journey? But they slapped that on me at 15, 16. She crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of shit follow us, chosen ones. You know, we really be having it hard. And I'm not saying just the chosen ones. I just feel like the harder you have it in life, the bigger, the greater you can be. If you're willing to fight and push through, you're going to win. You're going to win. It was written in the stars for you to win. You know what I'm saying? They say, so heavy is who wear the crown. Is that it? How you say it? I forgot. But your crown is heavy, baby. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not going to understand it. That's why you can't share certain shit with people. That's why you can't tell people certain things. You can't. You have to find a safe place and have to know the safest place is within you. There's certain information that you can't share. There's certain shit I can't tell y'all. There's certain shit I can't tell, people close to me. Because that when you plant that seed, some people can't handle that shit. This shit ain't for everybody. That's why a lot of these people that get on here and say a lot of negative shit and talk shit and all that shit, that's because that's all that they can do. They can't embody the shit that I'm talking about. They'll blow the fuck up. Their minds will probably melt. You know what I'm saying? Or turn into egg yolk or something. So they gotta stay in that energy, that devil energy. And when I say devil energy, I'm not talking about the devil that they created in the Christian books and all of that shit. I'm talking about an energy that's very low vibrating and cold. It's a cold energy, okay? It's a captivity energy. It's a fear energy. It's jealousy. It's a person not being genuine, fake. It's an energy. It's a fog. It's all of that. That's what those energies are. They're all connected. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be like that. I used to be on some. I ain't never been on messy motherfucker. I don't hate on. I ain't never did that. I come from like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I love you guys. All right. Have a nice rest of you guys' day. Bye.